This was a requested video, how to handle a client who asks for a discount. Sometimes clients ask for a discount. They say that, oh, you have to give me a discount. How do you handle this objection? It is just as I said, an objection. And how do you handle it? The simple answer is, first you have to understand what's going on from the client side. Why are they asking you for a discount? The reason could be that their cost, they think that the cost is too high, or sometimes a client might be too polite to tell you that they are finding the same thing, your product, at a better price at some other place, and they don't want to directly tell you. So they will say that can you give me any discounts? This is a rare case. People like me, I don't find, they might actually use this line. They say, oh, can you give me a discount? It is just because they have found the product at a cheaper price at another location. Otherwise the client is genuinely looking for a discount. They want the price to be lower. Now you have to understand this objection first from the client side. So as I said, the client is asking for a discount. The reason is either your price is too high, that is one objection, or can you compete with others, or are you higher than the market price? First, let's address, is the price high for your product? Now think about it. If you are going out shopping for a product and at that time the client tells you, you find out that the price is higher, what are you going to do? Automatically you say that, oh, the price is higher, is it worth it? That is what you have to do with your product. You have to tell them why your product demands a higher price. Your product can be priced higher than the market. Apple is a very good example for this. Apple is priced higher than the market, but they have that brand value that demands a higher price. Technically, if you look spec per spec, there are Android phones that are better, but people are still buying Apple, right? The reason they are buying that is because it commands that premium. There is something intangible that the client is getting even though it is at a higher price. So what are you giving for the higher price? Can you justify your higher price? First you have to justify it to yourself. If you're not able to justify the higher price to yourself, then forget about it. You're not going to be able to convince a client, and your product is not competent to be a competitor to in that field, in that product field that you're trying to conquer. So that's one thing. The second thing you have to do, the second objection that we came across. Now if someone is being so polite and saying that, oh, can you give me a discount, and it might be because they are finding the product at a lower cost in some other place, what do you do? Do you offer them the discount? In that case you have to offer the discount. The reason is, if you don't give them the discount, they'll walk away. If you find that the client, if you think that the client is going to walk away, I would rather cut my margins and do the sale if it is viable than let business walk away. This is a golden rule of business. Don't let the client walk away. If you find that the client is walking away, if you find that there is a chance that the client will walk away, they won't purchase from you, then you need to close that business. The line that I use, okay, I'll give it to you at this price, here's the product, sign it, buy it right now, let's do the deal, let's complete the deal. Don't leave it as an option. As soon as they say, okay, can you give me a discount, I'll ask them, okay, what's the price you're looking at? So they'll say, oh, can you give me this much discount? They will give you a very good number. Generally they will give you a very optimistic number. So example, if your product is 499, they'll say, can you give it to me at 399? They'll knock 100 off, so that's not possible. No one can sustain in that. So what you will do at that time is, okay, I can't do that, but I will do one thing. I will give you the product at 359 right now. Let's buy it. If you are buying it right now, I'll give it to you at 359 immediately. Sorry, 459. So immediately the client will purchase from you. You have closed that sale and they cannot go anywhere else. It's done. That is a way to handle that objection. Generally they are just looking for a little discount. They are not actually looking for a giant discount. So that's the case. So this was the video for today, and if any of you are wondering, I'm actually recording in my study and I'm sorry for the entire mess, but this is a very impromptu video. And many of you, most of my viewers were wondering where I have been. I've been a little busy with some personal things, so that's the reason you haven't seen me in a while. But from now I'll be back, and as I've said, I have to first clear things in my head before I create a video. So if I'm bothered with something, if I'm really troubled with something, not troubled, but intensely working on something, at that time I might not be in the right mind frame to create a video. So that's the reason you might not see me sometimes, because I do have to handle businesses. I do have an entire life. I'm not a full-time YouTuber as of yet, and I don't think I'll ever be. But you guys mean a lot to me, the people who support me. Thank you for all your emails. Thank you for all your comments. Many people were asking, where have you been, what happened to you? I am here, and it's like, think about it as a short break that I've taken. I'm back after my break, and we'll continue this channel. We'll continue the growth of this channel together. If you have any comments, suggestions, questions, topic request, you know what to do. Put them in the comments below. Like, share, subscribe. This has been Jace for TopEvt. I'll see you in the next video.